Welcome in again to Smelly Pup Farm, July 13th, 2023, our small homestead hobby farm. Hopefully I didn't smudge the lens of this camera like yesterday, and hopefully you can hear me better, not in the waterproof case. It's presented some challenges. Trying to make sure you see what I see. Yeah. Because I filled up everybody's waters. So, I put them in the wheelbarrow for distribution. Some of them will stay right here, but the big ones are for the goats. The small ones are for the chickens. And the other ones stay right here. So I might be able to fit one more on there. It's heavy and I'm clumsy, so I'm sure it will be a success story. I'll do a garden walkthrough later. I want to get the animals taken care of. This is our jank system to hold down the sheet and hope that the raccoons leave the roosters alone. We gotta come up with a better system. Alright, you still have food and water. You need food. He's big enough that we can take care of him. Got some in here on the injured list. I'm gonna pull them out. They don't like the white ones. There's a white one back here that they have obliterated. So I'm gonna pull that one out. Give them food, keep them occupied. Get that other guy out of there. I'm not real coordinated. So it takes me a minute. And for the most part, they always need water. So I'll get that taken care of. But right now, I'm going to get this guy and get him out of here. As you can see, they did a wonderful job. Come on, guy. I'll get something to give it some water. And I'll have to use zip ties to open and close, because obviously the raccoons get in there and obliterate whatever we have. I'm not comfortable with that. We had a massacre of 2 of them recently. I think that one may be just too hard for me to open and close. And stuck on my finger. Again, not real coordinated. There's this spring. Troubleshooting on the fly. So, let's see if I can go farther down without this thing snapping. Maybe? Oh, come on, work with me here. Alright, well that's gonna work for now. Alright guy, let me give you some food. And of course, I did that before I put the water in, because I'm just that smart. Here, you get some food. I'll get you some water. We moved the guys on the bottom yesterday. Looks like they're all doing okay. We got a real sophisticated system for his food. I just pour it on the ground, let him peck it. He likes it. You guys are mean. I don't know that I can even. That's a feeder. I'll have to come back and bring that little one some water. Oh, I've got a pan over here. That's terrific. This bee won't leave me alone. I tried to tell it that my flower's been gone for a long time. Adults will get the joke. This bee does not. Alright, there's just enough in here to fill this pan for the quail on the injured list. I'll take it with me. I'll put this on here so I have it for later. Alright, all that struggling, I get to do it again. I don't know that it's going to make it, but the last one did. The last white one that was injured like this. So I may give it some extra attention. Yeah, that's not good. Come here, you jerk. I'm just afraid this is gonna snap. Get on there. Nothing like watching me struggle with it twice. Oh, we'll just leave it like that. Okay. I don't usually have this much trouble at the quail in the morning. Yeah? It's your fault. Watch out. Obviously, with animals you get flies and smells. So, I'll come back later, throw some diatomaceous earth on this. Go ahead and spray some fly spray. I just mucked, and their fly trap is full, so we have to get some more. So I'll spray this, and you will see flies scatter. It's only temporary. Last time I mucked this, I mucked tons and tons of maggots off of it. Doesn't take very long to make those things, so I'm sure there's probably some on there already. Alright, well guy, you stay in there and try to heal. I'm not optimistic. Sorry. Okay, sorry you're going to see the ground for a second. You don't want to watch me struggle with this wheelbarrow. Makes me look weak. Nobody likes that. So you'll see my herbs. Some of them came back to life after the storms. So oregano, cilantro, got some more dill growing after I harvested. I need to get the dead stuff off of there. The cilantro's coming back. Again, I just need to come through there. I've started some more, so. For all the storming that went on this morning, that's how much rain we got. How pitiful. Hi, babies. So I feed the ducks first. And they get a little bit of scratch, a little bit of Formax poultry feed. We had problems with them laying. We switched to Formax. They still weren't laying, so we give them a little boost with some Kalmbach, high protein, and they started laying, so they are back on the Formax now. So we just hope for the best. Plug this in. I have some cucumbers for them. It's kind of boredom buster. Let me get there. Egg basket. Yes, I hear you. We got to come up with a system where raccoons won't eat our birds when we put them in the holding cages. Because I got some little roosters I need to get out of here. Not the big ones, they stay. Good morning. Yes, I know. Here you go. I make sure the big door is shut behind me because I've got some that like to sneak out there and eat whatever I've dropped. I was trying to see something. I thought it looked like blood. Alright, everybody out. There they go. Red stays inside mostly. I'll give him some scratch. Keep them occupied a minute so I can bring in the waters. Now my head has kind of been a mess since the tree fell. If I'd have been outside of the goat house, it would have fell right on my head, cracked my skull open. So, sorry I had to gain my balance. So 2 days ago, I came out here to check on everybody. And this main door is open to give them some circulation. But the middle door was open. And I can only blame that on myself and my state of mind. So I thought for sure we'd lost some birds. I haven't seen any signs of birds outside. I don't necessarily keep that close account of what birds we have on the inside. But it appeared we still had all of our birds. Yes, I'll come clean out your bowl in a little bit. I did let 4 of the birds out of the brooder stall. You'll see the 2 over there coming out of the nesting stall. That's Jallister and an Americana. I thought they were hens and I looked at their tails. I suppose they could still be hens, but this guy right here, he's got some plumage of a rooster going on. And that's sad because I wanted to keep that one. Not gonna happen. Now I go to the brooder stall. And in my opinion, they're too little to get scratched. So I give them some worms. I'm going to go ahead and give them their cucumbers so they're more occupied. These are just cucumbers that are past their prime. Sometimes I hang them up like tether balls, but I just, like I said, after the tree fell, I pretty well lost the mental capability to do anything or do anything well. Now come out of there. The rabbits, I would have given them some, but they kind of split on whether or not they like them. So chickens eat almost anything. It might take them a minute, but they eat it. I gave them the rest of a pork shoulder yesterday, and they tore that up. Good job, babies. Let me in. They were traumatized when I took the other birds out of here because I had to catch them. I'm not sure which of these are the black copper and blue copper marins. I can guess. Come on, guys, I gotta get away from the poop. But there should be 2 barnyard mixes in here. So not sure. Watch out, I gotta get your water. And this right here is why I wear gloves. These are gross. I gotta come in here and scoop out things, as you can see, as it's about 2 to 3 inches deep again. Fall comes around, I'll be scooping out everything from the main coop, and I would say, you know, it'll be ready to use in a year in the garden. Not sure I would trust it in the spring. I don't want it to burn the roots of the plants. Alright, guys. They like to knock their water over. And I try to prevent it, but I really can't. There's a notch on that railroad tie, and I slip it under the notch. At least this stays up for a few hours. Definitely glad there's no smell-o-vision. I check and make sure nobody's dead. We're getting eggs in random spots, and I see one, so I'm gonna come back here and get it. We've got some new layers. Obviously, they have not been well versed in nesting box. Why don't you all tell these girls where to lay the eggs? Hi, Bluebell. Okay. Yes. Yes, we hear you. No, we don't care. Alright, girls. Put that egg in there with the ohiki egg. And then last but not least, would you stop? She always runs out. Watch out, Red. Check their food. Looks like they could use a scoop. You would think it would be more expensive to feed them the 4-max feed because 4-max is more expensive. However, they eat less of it, which was a shocker to me, which just means they were getting empty calories before. I mean, 1 scoop of feed for, 26 birds. So I just put a little calcium in there. There's some lime in it. So I just spread the love. It helps with the smell. Helps with their shell formation. And that is it. That is it for the poop coop. I tossed the bottles over there. I'll take these off because my hands are dying. Look, I've got hand sanitizer. Look at the bottle. It's really clearly doing a lot. I've got some fly spray in here and some chicken roost insecticide spray. When they're outside, sometimes I spray things down. This really is good fly spray. Alright, I'm going to grab some gloves just in case I need them down the road. Hope you've enjoyed part 2 of this farm video, my routine in the morning. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and follow us on, if you'd like to, Facebook, Smellyfoot Farm. Hope you come back and join me for part 3.